Hey guys, I'm here with Foster Sarell, is that how you say it?
Yep.
Cool, man. 2017 from Graham-Kapowsin?
Yeah, Graham-Kapowsin.
Kapowsin, all right.
Close enough though.
2017, top O-lineman in the nation. My first time meeting him. I've been a follower of his for a long time, watching his recruiting process. You got your first offer as a freshman.
Yep.
From the Huskies, which is pretty cool. Committed to Stanford, or signed with Stanford.
Yep.
And he leaves in 6 weeks to start his college career. And I think it's gonna be a pretty good one. Tell my followers who is like middle schoolers up through high schoolers and even some college guys, but for those young guys, give them a piece of advice, you know, starting as a high profile recruit all the way back as a freshman, and we have some, you know, give them a piece of advice about their approach, you know, whatever you want to give, training or work ethic.
I don't know, for me it was really always like, I really wanted to like pride myself on having great feet, and I don't know, I think you got to get with somebody you really trust to train you. I found a guy who I trusted very much, and he helped out a lot with my training and kind of like developing me, and just being more mobile and having, you know, better hips and everything. So I don't know, I wouldn't say, you know, go to all these camps. I mean, I go to camps like this, but I mean, I would say really just work with your coach and just kind of fine tune your own craft on your own, and then when it comes time for stuff like this, then you can be ready to go. So I never pushed camps very much, but I think it's a great way to get your name out there for sure.
You didn't really need to, so that definitely helps. You know, if you're holding offers, and it's like, there's guys like that, you know, who just don't need to, and they do anyways, and that's cool, but I tell guys constantly, like, look at your film this fall is so much more important than any appearance, any interview, any article, any rating. Like, if you can come out of this fall with your best film, you're great, but guys go get hurt at some camps and stuff and don't play.
Yeah,
you know?
Especially for O-linemen, like if you don't have good film and you do good at camps, usually it just means you're not a tough guy. Yeah. And so like I always prided myself on being like a tough like finisher dude, so I think that's why I got some of my offers I got, just because my film kind of showed who I was. And then I obviously did some camps and did pretty good at those, but I mean, I think if you're looking to go to a camp and get, you know, offers and stuff, you're kind of doing it the wrong way. You kind of got to reflip your thinking there.
Absolutely. What's your favorite thing about being an O-lineman?
I'd say being behind the scenes. I kind of like being behind the scenes. I don't like all like the glitz and glamour that like wide receivers and quarterbacks get. So I kind of like being behind the scenes and just kind of doing your own deal and being with your group of 5 buddies or 4 buddies that are just like close to you and enjoying that.
Blue collar, work hell attitude.
You got to do that. I got to clock in.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Everybody's trying to get the linemen to go for all the glitz and all this stuff.
Oh yeah, well especially nowadays with, you know, cameras and recruiting. I mean, the linemen do get, like, I got enough news and stuff on me where I was like, okay, like this is probably too much that I need.
Yeah.
But I mean, I enjoyed it. It's just, I kind of like being behind the scenes with just, you know, your guys, and that's kind of what you do as a lineman. And if you don't embrace that and you want to be the quarterback, then you're not gonna have very much fun.
Yeah. You like to run block or pass block?
I like it pretty much even. I know that pass blocking can make you a lot more money in the future, though.
Certain positions.
But I mean, I'm going to Stanford because, you know, we put our hand in the ground and we get after you and we want to rub your nose in the dirt. So, I mean, that's something I really enjoy and take pride on. But I also feel like I have pretty good feet, and so that's kind of a big deal for me, is having good pass protection, and try to make that a kind of like a big thing for me.
Finally, just talk about the academics, because obviously you're going to Stanford. Like, that was something that you, you know, put a lot of importance on. But as a freshman, 4 years away from graduation, it's tough for a lot of guys to pay a lot of attention.
Yeah. I mean, it started really early for me. It started with me when I was really young, just because my mom really pushed having good academics, have good grades, and taking challenging classes. So my freshman year, I was already in the honors stuff, and even in junior high, I was taking high school classes just to get ready. I was taking like algebra as a 7th grader and stuff, and so I just was always getting ready. I took all the AP stuff. You know, I did the SATs, the ACTs. I mean, I put in the work, and at Stanford, they kind of expect that from you. Like, you don't get in just because you're an athlete. You got to get in because they give you this big packet you got to fill out. You got to get the grades. You got to get letters of recommendation. It's a process, and you can ask Carter Wedding who's going with me. I mean, it's a grind, but I think when you get in, it's like
it'll be worth
the sense of kind of like accomplishment. Like, dude, I literally put in all the work, and I mean, it is worth it for me for sure.
Talk about real quick homework, like, because I see a lot of guys struggle. Like, did you use a planner? Did you do your homework when it was light out after school? Did you do homework late at night? Were you a night guy?
Well, I would try, because I knew like usually like as an athlete your after schools are really busy because you're always working out or doing stuff like that. And so like when I'd get times in class where we were doing nothing, that's when I'd like try to get all my homework done. And then obviously if I had some, I'd just carry into the night. But usually I'd try to get all my homework done in the day, and then I'd go work out and I'd come home and just kind of finish it up a little bit. So no, I really tried to stay on that as much as I could, just because like I mean, homework in high school counts as a grade, so like, why not just do it? It's really easy and just get the grade for it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I know the kids will too, and it was fun watching you so far, and I'm excited to see you develop as a college player.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I got a lot of confidence in you. I mean,
Thank
the way
you.
you've worked so far has been a perfect model. You know, I've got 2020 freshmen who have the potential to be like you, and I show them you all the time. Just like, look at the way this guy did it. That's perfect. And not once did anybody ever feel like you were, getting caught up in the media and the glitz and the glam and the recruiting. You played it perfectly. And I
it's
think
hard to do, man, especially now these days.
I think you're going to do well at Stanford, but also I think you're going to make some good money playing this game. So don't let that get out of your head. I mean, it's if recruiting's tough to stay humble during, when it starts paying off cash money, that's when it really gets tough to stay on it. So just keep doing you.
You get family out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah. So keep doing you, handle your business, and I'm excited to watch it. So.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.